Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to a 40-degree Thursday, the 14th of September. So, I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning, just my head spinning. I literally needlessly worry over these things, going on the trip and everything. But anyway, yeah, it's 40 degrees. It's 53 now. Don't have my eyeball glasses on. But yeah, very nice. Not a cloud in the sky. But I was sitting there at 5 o'clock and I'm going, okay, that's what time I need to leave in the morning when I start the trip. I'm thinking, man. So I'm watching the temperature as the morning's going on. I'm thinking, man, I'd already been on the road for 3 hours now, and it was still like 47 or something like that. Wow. I better bundle up. I do have a heated vest that should show up Friday. And that's just fingers crossed. If it don't, I gotta run the cycle gear or something. Because I need to be prepared for, you just don't know. The country's so dadgum weird with its weather. I mean, just random storms and hot spells, cold spells. I'll probably be more hot than cold, but you just never know. Don't overpack, but be prepared. Anyway, let's start this Thursday off. 66 and stunningly beautiful outside.
Very pretty.
The drive to work was nice and safe, cordial.
Yeah.
A couple of
hiccups here and there.
Yeah. Just people not paying attention to their world.
Because they're the only one in the world.
Yeah. It's all about me,
Yes.
Well, Mama?
Yes,
It's Thursday.
Yeah?
Let's go knock this thing out.
Sounds like a good idea.
Alrighty. Hope you have a wonderful day.
You too.
I'll see you as it goes on.
All right.
Alright. Love you. See you. Bye.
Love you, baby.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Alrighty then. So we are propped upon a 2022 F3 Limited in for its first service. Everything went perfect as always. And low on gas, got 33-mile range. He needs to get gas fairly soon when he leaves. But also, this is the very first recording with my new Hero12 Black. And I have it in HDR mode. So I have that K1600. This guy came in and I go, oh, well, I got that K1600 on my bench. I had bodywork put on it. And he goes, well, he's not waiting for it, so you're good. He texts me and he goes, hey, the guy's waiting for it. He goes, man, I told him it could be all day. And he was totally cool with it. Well, I actually got the BMW done, because that puts me in, oh no mode. So I got the BMW done and this done. The customer's going to get out about a little bit later than what he normally would have if my rack was open and I could have went right on it. In the amount of time it took the service rider to realize that the customer's waiting, I got the BMW back together. The reason I'm bringing that up, not to go into deep details of what I'm working on today, but that's what I do with you guys. I'm going to ride the K1600 next, and I'm going to turn the HDR mode. I just thought I hit a button there. Turn the HDR mode off, and it'll be in its normal mode. So this is HDR. I've seen some examples. I even watched a couple things last night going, I've watched reviews on here, but is HDR good? Is it bad? Some like it, some don't like it. I've seen some examples that look really bad, but I've seen others where when they did comparison, and it looks really good. So I don't know. You're gonna have to decide. Obviously, I'll see it before you do, because I I build it late at night and into the morning, and then when I get up in the morning is when I turn it live. So I'll know by the time you see it, but you pass your judgment. I won't comment about it until tomorrow anyway. Well, let's take the alley. I came in there hot enough I thought it was going to squall the tires, and I'm going, oops. That was kind of a last second decision there. You guys remember when I was riding, I think it was a 2016 special edition. It was a two-tone, like kind of that maroon red and black. And I decided last second to take the squiggly hill, and I barked into that thing. It squalled tires. I was thinking, the people in that house on the corner, they're all just the thought of, someone going, because I do the same thing. You hear you squalling outside your house, you'd be looking, is everybody okay? Is somebody off the road? Do I need to call for help? Come on, people. Don't you know I'm in a hurry? You know what? I'm not going to go that way. I waited for nothing. Customer is waiting, so let's take a ride up. Let's take a ride upstairs. It's nice to just take a look and see if anybody's sitting at that gate. Of course, because I work here, I know to look for that. Other people just aren't even paying attention to anything, that included. So I'm gonna park this thing, get his paperwork out of the front, and that'd be that for that. And I'm just gonna walk literally right downstairs and grab that K1600 after I turn HDR off. So get prepared for that. Let this soak into how that looks. We'll see how it looks on the K1600. All right. So now the camera is in. It's the way I normally shoot them, because the previous GoPros didn't have that HDR option. So we'll see together what this looks like. Usually, because you can do that with your phone too, have HDR on, and I generally don't like the way that looks. I mean, there's certain cases that could be good if you have, a really tough exposure situation with extreme darks and brights in the same scene. Oh, I was gonna, dadgummit, I was gonna go a different route. Oh well. Kick him up just a little bit to try to keep the wind out of my open face shield. Imagine that. K1600 has just a little bit more power than an F3. Like a whole bunch. I was gonna say it weighs a whole lot less, but it ain't a whole lot. It is less, but not a whole lot. Wow, we are stopped all the way to the back here. I don't even know if this car is part of the queue here. But my answer would be no. We'll kind of mix things up a little bit. We want to do the same. Well, it'd probably be a good idea to do the same thing so you guys can see what it looks like. I'm trying to think what route I did when I came through here. Yeah, I went through here. I love that thing up there. I love the camera lens eyeballs. I wonder if actually, look at this. The dude with this K1600 must have the same torso height as the gentleman with the F3, because the same amount too high. As long as I can see. We'll take the K16 with its real short suspension and see if it can jiggle me. Oh yeah, where's he got it at? He got it in road mode, single person. oh, that should be soft. Maybe it's too soft. Man, just like street glides and road glides, man, that squatted down suspension, if I can't get that stuff off of there fast enough. You know, it's funny that you ride like a Road King or one of the touring bikes. Looks like the same shocks, they're just like an inch or maybe more taller. Another world. Of course, there's lots of aftermarket stuff like Legend and Olin's and all those things. There's things you can make the suspension really nice. And apparently those new 24 CVOs with Showa suspension, don't be fooled, Showa, which is owned by Honda, make some of the most high-end road racing, high-performance suspension, both off-road and on-road, that there is. Now, most people, you know, why spend a whole bunch of money on those shocks? Because most people with the Harleys, it's kind of like tires on dirt bikes. Well, why don't they put the specialty whatever? One, Honda doesn't know where you're going to ride the dirt bikes. There's different tires for different types of riding. And two, you're going to take them off and throw them away anyway. You're going to put your preferred tire. Same thing with the Harleys. Why not sell the bike a little cheaper? Because people are going to put their own shocks on there anyway. Although, you know, for what, 3 years I've been talking about sending those Legends back to Sturgis to have them repaired. Still haven't done it. Every time I ride the Road King, I go, I'm not worried about it right now. But I should get them fixed, so at least I have that option. The other thing too is when you add the 1-inch sag in them that you're supposed to, it makes them ride too low for the Road King. I mean, they gotta set all the, I mean, a Road King goes from being flat to doing that number, you know, squatted in the rear. So the tone of the sky, one of the things I noticed that HDR and the samples I've seen tend to kind of flatten out the sky. Does it look more vivid and punchy with the HDR off? But it is, you get in some, you know, very challenging light conditions where it's either going to overexpose the highs or underexpose the lows. HDR has a way of balancing that out. I'm not really in any of those situations here, so the valves in this thing, they were all within specs, but they were a little all over the place. Nothing dangerous, but there was loose valves. These do not go loose ever unless you physically have cam damage, but that is overwhelmingly obvious the second you pull the valve cover off and you're looking at the cam lobes. You go, oh yikes, we got a problem here. Cams are beautiful, everything's perfect. What makes them have loose valves is carbon buildup. You remember the S1000R? It's a couple, 3 years ago now. The valves were so loose, there's no way, I just wasn't going to adjust them. So I pulled the throttle bodies off and looked down the intake track, and it looked like the inside of a steam locomotive boiler. It was carboned up bad. So we ran that cleaner thing through it, and magically the valves weren't loose no more. They were perfect. So and BMW, I don't know why we're having a really hard time getting more of it, but BMW makes a treatment that you can pour in your, see the sky, that you can pour in yourself, and you should do it a lot. I want to do it to my motorcycles. I've just seen miracles come out of this stuff, and yeah, I want to dose my bikes at least twice a year with it. Oh, geez, I don't know if I can get turned around on top of that. Somebody stuck in an automobile down here. Come on, no feet. Here, come on, drag brake. There you are. Little body English thing going on there. This guy's not waiting. Oh, I'm sure he's waiting, but he's not waiting at the store. He's probably waiting for that phone call. Your back is done. But I want to suggest to him, but I need to see if Kelly, because she ordered it and somehow or other it got kicked out for the fuel system cleaner. I know they shift smoother when you shift Assist Pro. I hit her a couple of times there to make sure it all works, but I try not to practice using it because I do bad things with other motorcycles when I do that. It's really not. Oh, look at that! I just missed it too. But once it starts moving, it's too late because there's a pad out here that if it's just starting to move, it'll kick back. But I seen idiot on the loose here. I seen the green flashing turn signal, and I thought I just seen green, and I thought, okay, neutral. But anyway, that'll be it for the bike riding today. I got some other things I gotta finish up BMW wise anyway. Trip's coming really soon. You guys hold tight. I hope I can try to keep up with the vlogs, but I will not ruin my trip like I did that one year that I just flamed out and just didn't. I'd slept during the day while everybody went for a ride. I'm not going to do that to myself, but I can't get too far behind because it's really hard to do a daily vlog plus another vlog at the same time. So anyway, let me know what you think. HDR, no HDR. Well, hello there, YouTube. Out here past sunset again. It's coming quick. Dadgummit. We're not even in the 730s. We're working on our way to not even 7.
I know it.
But it is. But it is very pleasing out here.
Very warm.
Yeah, very warm day. It was. I think somebody said it was night. I never looked at work. I looked when I was leaving, and it was 86. But somebody said it was 92 at one point. I don't doubt that a bit.
No, she was warm.
Felt quite warm. And boy, that brought the people out, that construction thing in Woodland.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Forever to get through.
Yeah, that was crazy. Waze sent us all the way through the countryside, which is very beautiful out there.
Oh, yeah.
But we
At least
diverted.
we weren't sitting at a standstill.
Crazy. But anyway, made it through. And all's well, that ends well. But on that, we're going to roll.
Alrighty, well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give a thumbs up, and you guys have a wonderful Friday or Saturday.
Heck yeah. All right.
We'll see you in the morning.
We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching now. Bye-bye.